Hello, UCHU. Hi, this is Angela Jordan Perry, and I am the Option 3 Accountability Association Director, owner, and administrator for United Christian Homeschoolers Unlimited Accountability Association. So, today's question is, if you're unschooling, how do you maintain records? How do you keep the record keeping under an unschooling method within South Carolina Option 3 laws? So this is a great question. I get this often. But before I answer this question, let you know who I am. I am a homeschooling mom of 18 years, of 8 children, 3 of which we've graduated on out of homeschooling, straight through all of them. We have 5 more that we're homeschooling. And we make our home in the beautiful city of Campobello, where we are small farmers here. And let's see, I am also, as I mentioned, an Option 3 Accountability Association Director here in the state, and where I have families all over the state of South Carolina, in which I provide that legal right for them to homeschool as they abide under the Option 3 law. So that's just a little bit about me. Now, to answer that question, it's a great question. So when you're unschooling, the focus is to be child-led learning, for them to lead by what they love, what is their bend, and that type of thing. So, and how do you document math or social studies or science, etc.? You have to be very creative in doing that, and you have to be very intentional in paying attention to what you're doing. Somehow or another in the day, if it's being child-led learning, you have to figure out how we're going to get math in today. Maybe they're going to help you with cooking, or maybe you're going to give them a project in which they have to figure out some measurements. Maybe you have to for social studies, maybe the topic is going to be on civics or the map or learning this. You have to be creative in that learning. Maybe the child wants to learn about kangaroos, depending on their age. They want to learn about kangaroos. Okay, great, let's do it. Now, your creative part is the child wants to learn about kangaroos. How can we pull out social studies out of there? How can we get history for the day out of that? Or maybe you're going to do it over the week. How can we even figure out math in that subject? Because you have to still abide under the Option 3 laws, which requires that you teach in these 5 main subjects, of math, science, history, English, and reading. You have to have these 5 subjects covered. Now, the law doesn't say that these 5 subjects must be covered every day, but they do. They must be covered in your homeschooling year, semester, however you are keeping those records, okay? So when they get into high school, now you know that for the gist of it, for high school, when you're looking at either them preparing to go on to college or further their education, there are certain things that need to be on that transcript. So there again, while that child is learning and leading the education, you still have to work alongside the child to ensure that those subjects that you would like them to have on their transcript is appearing very clearly and being taught very clearly in their studies, okay? So yes, it can be done. Homeschooling with the unschooling focus definitely can be done. You have to just be creative in ensuring these subjects are covered, and you are able to document those subjects daily, because you are to keep a daily journal or note-taking in which the student have learned and which things you have been engaged in the schooling. So that is part of the law, what you have to do. So you can do it. You just have to be very intentional. So if you have some other insights that you would like to share, or comments or questions or thoughts, don't hesitate to comment down below. I'd love to hear, what are you doing? What resources do you have? Soon I will be able to share an app that a friend of mine, dear friend of mine, have created, which helps unschoolers keep up with the record keeping in their schooling. She created this app. And so we're just waiting for it to be all complete, and then I'm going to share that app with you. And it probably will be something that you'd like to have in your arsenal of resources if you are unschooling. Probably also if you're just regularly homeschooling traditionally, it's going to be a great resource. So other than that, this is Angela Jordan Perry. Please follow me on United Christian Homeschoolers Unlimited, the Facebook page. Also on YouTube at Angela Jordan Perry UCHU. And then you can go to my website at www.UCHUnlimited.com. There I post and blog and all sorts of things going on over there, okay? Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Please share this with a friend. You just never know who needs this insight, these nuggets, this information to help them along in their journey. Take care. Have a wonderful week this week in your homeschooling. Bye-bye.